I love me some Crawford, man. Y'all already know what time it is. But hey, I gotta call a spade a damn spade.
Terence Crawford.
Janibek Alimkhanuly, the fighter known as Kazakh style. He represents all risk with almost no reward. So what takes place when the one man everyone avoids suddenly receives a threat from the sport's best pound-for-pound fighter? A direct warning issued by Terence "Bud" Crawford himself.
Champions and the boxing superstars, where are you? I'm waiting, let's fight. I'm the most avoided boxer. I am the middleweight king. Let's go, fight. Top rank, who is next? Who is next?
The call-out is genuine, and the mission to take apart the 160-pound division is already underway. This isn't merely a matchup. It's a legacy robbery. Before diving into the alliance, you must understand who Janibek truly is. He's more than a champion. He is a problem no one is eager to confront. With the WBO and IBF middleweight belts in his possession, Janibek stands as a unified ruler. But Kazakh style is a promotional nightmare. It's a frightening blend of non-stop, crushing left-hand power paired with the awkward, unpredictable rhythm of a 2016 world champion and Olympian.
İçinde ближний ойда да бокстасу, артқа да бокстасу, алдыға да бокстасу, контратака жасау, контратакасын күтіп алып, оған қарсы атака жасау. Сол біздің Қазақ стайл деп аталады. Ол Құдай қаласа елге, осы әлемге танылатын болады. Сондықтан да біз боксты, өзіміздің өнерді Қазақ стайл деп атадық.
He doesn't just defeat opponents, he dismantles them. As a southpaw, he is already a riddle, yet he fights from an unusually wide stance and delivers looping, savage punches from angles orthodox fighters never encounter. When you face him and lose, you don't merely suffer a defeat, you get mentally and physically reset. And if you somehow win, you've beaten a man casual fans barely recognize. It's high risk with zero reward.
That back ain't nothing to mess with. He cold. Yeah, southpaw, you don't know much about him. That's fine. You ain't gotta know much about him. But I'm here to tell you. Speed, power, size, your IQ, defense, offense. Dude is cold, man. Footwork, angles, shoot, power in both hands. He a killer. That's what he is. He a damn killer, man, you know? So, I mean, look, if Crawford can go down and face that dude, bro, man, whoo, Crawford's legacy. Now, it might not be no marquee name and a name that the whole world will know, but everybody will be tuning in just to see Terence Crawford's greatness because he's a mega star now. He's the star now, right?
Then you have Terence "Bud" Crawford, a fighter who has nothing more to prove. He has dominated at 135, 140, 147, and 154 pounds. He recently moved up to 168 and tore the undisputed title away from Canelo Alvarez, becoming a 5-division champion and 3-division undisputed king.
How do you reflect on that incredible night against Canelo Alvarez?
I feel great, you know, like I said before, you know, all the other people that doubted me, they were surprised. I wasn't surprised because I did what I said I was going to do from day one. So once I did it, it wasn't nothing too exciting for me.
By all standards, he is the pound-for-pound ruler, the ultimate boxer-puncher, the master of range, and a switch-hitting puzzle. His Hall of Fame place is already secured. He is wealthy. He has accomplished everything. So what remains?
Terence Crawford, pound for pound, number 2 probably, and Oleksandr Usyk number 1. Maybe they're arguing about it right there.
For a man like Crawford, money no longer matters. His mission revolves around doing the impossible. While the entire 160-pound division sprinted for safety, Crawford did what no one expected. He didn't just say Janibek's name. He delivered a direct public call-out.
Did you plan on calling everyone out tonight?
Canelo and Charlo, I'm coming.
You want Canelo and Charlo?
Yeah.
I got that.
After Janibek requested a showdown with Canelo, Crawford responded with a cold, straightforward statement. He told Janibek, quote, "I got my eyes on you, Janibek." This wasn't theoretical. It wasn't a what if. It was a straight-up threat.
Danny, we're here next. Looking for you. Looking for December 6th, how you gonna do it?
I got my eyes on you, Janibek.
Crawford isn't only a great fighter, he is the most intelligent one. And he now appears to be working alongside the only other man who could claim to be the world's best, the undisputed heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk. Their connection isn't imagined. It's rooted in long-standing, openly expressed respect. For years, Usyk has publicly praised Crawford.
I'm gonna come. Check you out.
Usyk, you're a huge fan of Crawford? You're a big fan of Terence Crawford?
Very big fan.
What is it about him that makes him so special?
I'm fan of Terence.
In one interview, Usyk directly called Crawford the pound-for-pound king. This isn't just a casual remark. It's a boxing mastermind acknowledging another. The alliance is one of minds. And lately, rumors have circulated about the two joining forces.
Stop. I'm too Khabib.
Reports have even suggested that Usyk visited Crawford's training camp to exchange techniques.
I see you linking up with Oleksandr Usyk. Yeah, how was that? How was that experience, I guess, being with two pound-for-pound greats?
Oh, that's my guy. So, you know, every time we hook up and every time we see each other, it's nothing but love, you know, and support of each other. And, you know, it was great catching up with him.
It isn't about them sparring. It's about something far more important. It's about Crawford absorbing the single most effective formula in modern boxing. That formula is the Usyk model.
Usyk knows boxing. He has got a huge boxing IQ, and that is because he's clearly studying it. He's clearly learning all new things. Every opponent is a new challenge, a new puzzle to understand. And so when he's faced with someone with that curiosity and discipline that he can have in his training and all of the effort that he's putting in, that allows him to study the sport in such a vast way that when he's faced with someone and new challenges, he's probably done the homework.
Consider what Oleksandr Usyk has accomplished. He jumped up from cruiserweight, where he reigned as an undisputed champion, into the land of giants. People said he was too small, too light, and that he would be overwhelmed by the strength of fighters like Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. And what happened? He didn't just defeat them, he outperformed them. He broke them down.
Fighting Usyk again, it's a tough fight. That Usyk guy is talented. He's so talented. He's so small for a heavyweight too. He's non-stop movement and his footwork and everything. It's so different than anybody else. Joshua didn't know what to do with him. He's like, where is this guy going to be when I'm throwing punches? He's a heavyweight, and the heavyweights were never really that good in terms of that kind of technique. It's like you need it at like middleweight and light heavyweight because everyone's super talented and technical. Lomachenko and Usyk were trained by the same guy. They were both trained by Lomachenko's father. So they both have extreme technique.
He relied on a strategy built around three foundations: non-stop movement, faster processing ability, and disruptive angles. Usyk never remains stationary. He is always circling, always feinting, always forcing the larger opponent to reset their stance. He redirects his opponent's power against them, making them swing at nothing before countering from spots they don't anticipate. Now apply that strategy to Terence Crawford. Janibek Alimkhanuly is Crawford's heavy-hitting nightmare. Crawford doesn't need Usyk to teach him how to punch. He needs to learn how to break down a man's primary weapon piece by piece. The reports of them training together are not about physical work. They're about shared intelligence, a master class. And imagining the two sharpest ring IQs working side by side shows the kind of brilliance that could emerge.
Busy, but at the same time the same, but it's definitely been busier. You know, that's all really what's changed.
Crawford using the Usyk style would be like a phantom. He wouldn't be where the punches are thrown. Picture Crawford not only switching stances but applying Usyk's non-stop lateral movement, circling left, circling right, tapping the jab to the body, and pivoting away before the opponent even considers a counter. The irritation would be overwhelming.
Other things to go with it is the fact that he uses all of what he has. He is not the biggest boxer in the heavyweight division by any stretch. He doesn't have some of the physical attributes that everyone else has, but through this studying of the sport, he is able to use absolutely everything that he has for himself. So being a student of your sport, you understand your sport to such a high degree that it allows you to figure out, what do I have that I can put in this sport and how can I succeed with what I...
The Usyk blueprint removes range. It forces a power puncher to hunt, to reach, and to overextend. And that is the exact moment a counterpuncher like Terence Crawford thrives on. Janibek is now moving toward unifying the 160-pound division.
Hey, WBC champion, Carl Adams, where are you? Let's fight. I need my belt.
He has already called out Arislandi Lara. He is gathering all the belts. And this is precisely what Crawford desires. Why would Crawford start a long, draining mission to collect each belt one at a time at 160? He's too advanced in age with too few bouts remaining. Instead, he's waiting for one fighter to gather every title. He's allowing the boogeyman to sweep the division clean, forming one undisputed target. This turns the fight into a historic moment. It's not merely Crawford versus Janibek. It's Terence Crawford, the 5-division champion, stepping in to clear out a 6th division, something almost no fighters can claim. Attempting to conquer yet another division after his historic clash with Canelo Alvarez, where he leapt from 154 to 168 to challenge the king in his own weight class and still emerged victorious. It's an achievement never done before and likely never will be done again. This is what defines legacies. It isn't about choosing the easy opponents. It's about taking on the impossible. Janibek Alimkhanuly is the creature lurking in the darkness.
That's it. That's it. Yes!
He is the riddle no one has cracked. The fighter everyone avoids, and Terence Crawford is the ultimate riddle solver.
But what's next?
And I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Does a 160 move entice you, if you're being honest? If you look at Janibek,
I'm chilling.
Could I push you, I guess, like in your heart of hearts? Like, do you
in my heart of heart, I'm chilling.
Okay, just chilling then. So
I'm not worried about
no one's on a 160 move or Janibek or whatnot, yeah.
I'm not worried about nothing right now. I'm worried about
the master craftsman who recognizes a challenge no one else is willing to confront. The alliance is about two of the sport's greatest minds potentially merging their brilliance. The call-out has already happened, the strategy is unfolding, and the middleweight monster may soon discover that he is now the hunted. So that's everything for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. And let us know your thoughts below. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.